Welcome back, everyone. Today's going to be a little bit different. My grandson Dylan said he wanted to cook dinner. So today, Dylan is going to be making spaghetti. That's right. Now he's a little nervous, but let's see how this dinner turns out. Will it turn out a disaster or will it turn out really good? So I'm going to turn it over to Dylan.
Hello, this is Belinda's Country Living, and I'm her grandson Dylan, and today I am going to make spaghetti. Um, this is my first time being back in a video in a long time, so bear with me. I don't do a whole lot of cooking, but I'm going to try my best and show you the way that I've been taught how to make spaghetti. So if it's not the way that you make it, just bear with me. Keep your negative comments to yourself. Still young, still learning. But yeah, today we're starting off with, well, we already got the water, and so we just gotta turn on the stove, and we gotta bring that to a boil. And then for seasonings, or well, for the sauce, we're using ragu. We have ground beef. And then for the seasoning, because like my grandmother said, their sauce, it doesn't have enough Italian seasoning. So we're gonna be using some of that. And we have some salt to throw into the boiling water when we go to throw the noodles into. And then obviously, if you don't have Texas toast or garlic bread, whatever you want to call it, with your spaghetti, what are you doing? That's a crime. But yeah, and then after, bring that to a boil, put the noodles in, we gotta cook the meat in here. I have the pan already on because it's a bigger pan, so you gotta let that heat up for a while. So yeah,
Okay.
We'll be back with you after.
So let's get started.
Oh, okay. Well, should I put the noodles in?
You gotta let the water boil first.
So,
Before you put the noodles, you gotta cook your meat.
okay, so cook the meat first. Try not to. Oh. I personally use a knife when I do this, or like open up hamburger and all that.
He's a lefty. He's left-handed.
Oh.
Might want to turn your pan around so you can hold on to the handle. What are you using there?
Meat masher.
Okay.
To like
Separate.
the meat, mash it, and separate it so it cooks faster. That seems to be sticking to the. And I'm sure there's a better way to do this.
Well, the meat masher also saves on your skillet to keep from scratching your pan, yes. We've been out and about, went to the grocery store. Dale and I have been moving some things over to the new house. In my car, we don't have any heat in the car, so
Yeah.
my son's gonna have to fix that.
I'll wait for that to cook. The water's not boiling yet, so So now we're, like I said earlier in the video, we are having garlic bread. And we are going to be using a conventional oven, or a toaster oven, whatever you like to call it. And we're
Toaster oven's over here.
And we're using a toaster oven because it saves time while we're cooking the other stuff, so we don't have to wait for the big stove, whatever, to heat. It takes longer. And this way, because spaghetti doesn't take that long to cook, we don't have to wait on the oven to preheat, and we can just pop this in the toaster oven and save time that way.
So what temperature do you use?
Well, on the box it says to use, or preheat it to 425. So,
We love our toaster oven.
oh, sorry, okay, where is it? 425, about right there. Between 5 and 8 minutes. There we go. And I'm going to wash my hands because my hands are greasy.
The meat is still cooking. He's over there washing his hands.
Because they were greasy from the garlic bread. And I don't want to grab the pan or grab something, and because my hands are greasy, they slip. That's a kitchen hazard.
Yes, it is a kitchen hazard. And we are using the Ragu traditional spaghetti sauce. Love, love, love.
Oh my god. This hamburger has put out a lot of fat, or like grease, or whatever you want to call it. As my mom was telling me, she uses tongs to do this, but the way I was taught by my girlfriend's dad when he showed me a while ago, to don't be afraid of like the grease or whatever, and to just stick it in there and soak it up. And so that's what I'm gonna do.
But it is safer to use these.
Yeah, if you're new to the kitchen, like I'm still new, but
Now don't put it back in there and soak up some more.
okay, as she commands.
Like this. You're gonna end up burning your hand. I'm not saying your girlfriend's dad is wrong.
But it's safer.
Yes. Now hold down. You don't want to string that across your kitchen floor or you'll be making a mess. So here you go. Dylan does pretty good at cooking. He can make omelets now. He can do pancakes. Just trying to, you try to teach your kids the basics on cooking. Teach your kids how to live without you. And not to depend on later on in life if they get married, you know, not depend on the wife to do everything. They need to be self-sufficient. So now what are you going to do?
Now we're gonna put the sauce on it.
We love spaghetti. Dump it all in there.
Okay.
And we're not going to waste nothing. He's going to put just a little bit of water in this container. Just enough just to fill the bottom a little bit.
And we're going to shake it up.
Clean that jar out.
I think that looks
Very
fine.
good. Very good.
Cool. Stir it. And then after I get done stirring it, I'm going to add just a little bit of that Italian seasoning. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's a job moving, y'all. Let me tell you. But I've been doing this for last couple months. Just moving little things that I'm not using. Okay, what you got there?
I got Italian seasoning. I
How
got
much?
a teaspoon of it.
Sprinkle it around.
Oh.
This is simple. Simple. Now, y'all could make your own spaghetti sauce. But homemade spaghetti sauce takes a while. You got tomato paste, tomato sauce, all your seasoning, and then you have to let that cook. And I mean really cook down to where it's thick. This is so much quicker. And good, here you go. Keep stirring that around. Oh. Dylan, did you burn it?
I put it on what it said to. Oh no.
No, it looked, oh yeah, but that's the way I like it. We're flipping it over. They got a little brown, but hey,
I like how one.
this is good. It's good. Now we're just gonna flip them over and cook the other side. I think it's because you didn't turn it down.
Well, it said set it to 425. That's what I did. Or between 5 and 8 minutes. That's what I did.
Okay, so here we go. We're on bake, and I got her down. That water just doesn't seem like it's boiling very good, is it?
No, it's been sitting there for a while now.
And it is hot.
Common sense would tell you that.
So here's your spaghetti. You got about a pound of spaghetti, so go ahead and dump that in your boiling water. So tell everybody, Dylan, what have you been doing?
Well, I've been pretty busy with my life. I've been up there at my girlfriend's, and I don't know. I assume we have some viewers in Indiana, but my parents live up in Indy. Well, they live a little bit north of Indy, and the career I'm wanting to pursue is a sterile processing technician, or CSP for short. And I have signed a contract with a hospital, and they are paying for my classes to go for free. Granted, I have to work with them for 2 years, and during that it's like normal school. I go there for 8 hours a day, twice a week, and I just basically, like normal school. I study, I get hands-on experience with the tools, and rarely, not all the time, but like sometimes we get to, like, we don't get to go into the operating room, but we'll take like a field trip, the way the teacher calls, and we'll go. So they have these rooms, and I don't know if you guys have ever watched like hospital shows or whatever, but they have like these glass windows, and it's a viewing experience. You get to watch from a distance, like the surgeons and all that do their thing and what they do with the tools, because it's like I don't like, I see the point in it because it shows you how the tools are used and whatnot, but my job when I do become a CSP or sterile technician for short is I'm responsible for cleaning those tools. I'll be cleaning blood, bone, tissues, you name it, off these tools. And these machines that I've already got to see, it's kind of like, the best way to explain it is like, or the best way I can explain it is like at a fast food place, the way they like wash their stuff and sanitize it is that they have sanitized water. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta scrub the bone off and whatnot. You dip it in the sanitized water, you let it soak there for a little bit, and while you're letting it soak it, you do the next tool. Whatever, kind of like washing dishes. And then you let the serum in there for a little bit, and then you gotta run it through this processing machine. And it's like a belt. And you run it through it, and this like AI or computer scans it, and it determines, like, it reads like these little microbacteria, because when you're at a hospital, everything has to be clean and sanitized. So it scans to see if there's any bacteria on it, and it gives you like a percentage of how clean it is. And it gives you like a visual like picture on the machine too, which I didn't know if you knew that. And it shows like, hey, you missed this spot. And so because it's a hospital, you gotta re-clean that instrument and make sure it's like really clean. And then pretty much if you miss an instrument, you gotta put it back in sanitizer, you gotta wash it, rerun it through the machine. Once that's done, you got these, because every one of these tools has a set that it comes with, and these sets can have 20 to 30 different instruments. And on the like more advanced like procedures or surgeries, like neurosurgery, like for your brain and spine, stuff like that, these tools have 50 sets. And you gotta organize them like alphabetical into like this tote. And this tote, like if there's like, they're not like small totes, like especially for like the neurosurgeons and whatnot, they'll be using like big tools because they have clamps, they have like scalpels and stuff. So you gotta know what order they go in, because they don't have like a I don't know how, like organizer like you would put in like a foam thing and it shows like the size of the instrument, whatever. You gotta know what instrument comes first and what doesn't. And then you'll put it on a rack, and then when like the surgery or whatever the surgeon needs it, they'll request it, and you gotta come down and you gotta put it on this cart, and this cart boy or whatever you want to call him, he takes it up to, and then if the surgeon sees that, hey, it isn't organized, or hey, like doesn't look clean enough, or you missed, there has a tiny bit of blood or whatever, because the machine, like it's AI, it's not like going to always be 100% correct. So it'll get sent down and you can get written up or in trouble. And it's like, even though it's not like as stressful as a like surgeon or whatever, you have a big responsibility, because even though they do the surgeries and whatever, like my professor or teacher tells me that teaches the class, you're responsible basically for the lives in a sense, because if there's any bacteria on it and the surgeons don't catch it or whatever, you're responsible. Like, not like directly, but like, it's stressful. It's not like as stressful as like a surgeon, but it is pretty stressful. But yeah, that's the career I'm wanting to do. And I don't know if you guys care too much about like why I chose to do that. After I got my GED, I don't really, because like my parents, I don't really like debt, like, because I wouldn't say my parents they're definitely not responsible for the money. And I don't want to just go to college just for anything, because most of the time when kids go to college, they go for something not meaningful, and they end up changing their careers multiple times throughout college, and they don't stick with what they want. And so that adds more debt, or they just don't finish college in general, and it's like you have all this debt because you didn't pass your classes and you got kicked out, and I just don't see the point in that. And so I just wanted something simple to do that pays well. And so I was doing research, and all this this like fit perfectly what I want to do. I didn't have to go to college for it. Now, when you are a CSP, you can like have like an option later down the road, because they have two different tiers. You have a CSP1 and a CSP2. CSP2 is like the later, like once you have enough years under your belt, you become a CS2 and you're able to train people and whatnot, but you also have the option to go to college for, I forget the name of it, but you basically, you help, like you hand the surgeons the tools and whatever in the surgery room, but you got to go to college for that. And you also, like, they require, the certain hospitals do pay for it, like they have, like St. Francis, they pay for it and whatnot, but you have to, like, you have to sign a contract with them and all that. So it's a lot to it, but later down the road, if I decide I want more money or want to make more money, which more than likely I will, I'll have to go to college for this for, I think it's 4 years. I could be wrong, but yeah, and then I'll be in the surgery room. Instead of cleaning the instruments, I'll be handing the instruments to the, they'll be like, hand me the scalpel, I hand them the scalpel and whatnot. But yeah, that's what's been going on in my life, other than helping my girlfriend's parents out around their house and helping their mother with the garden and whatnot. That's pretty much what I've been doing. And occasionally I'll come down here, check in on my grandmother, even though she's a grown woman, she doesn't need me to. I still, like, as their grandson, I kind of feel responsible, since she's alone at the house, to check in on her and help her move in the process too. Because once I'm done with these classes and whatnot, more than likely be coming down here for a little bit too. And then, yeah, from there, I haven't thought that far ahead, but yeah, that's my goal for now. But anything can change in the future, so.
That's right. You can.
So
what we doing here now?
So, sorry about the long rant to you guys, but we got the stuff pretty much done, I think. The sauce has been stirred, it's been sitting.
How's the
noodles?
spaghetti doing?
Noodles don't.
Not quite done yet.
Yeah, I don't think they're quite done yet.
As the Italians used to do, they would pick one out and throw it on the wall.
Yeah. But we're just waiting on the noodles to cook, and then hopefully, because I screwed up the well, I didn't screw it up, but like I followed the instructions on the box. It said preheat the 425 between 5 to 8 minutes, and one side was completely, like, I would say burnt, but like not like.
Now that side's better.
Yeah, that side's better. That's the pretty side. The other side is the.
No, it's not bad.
The other side.
It's all right.
That one's.
That's mine. I love them burnt, and that's really not burnt.
No, that's fine.
That's not burnt.
I won't eat that.
I will.
But.
And how about that one? I'll eat it. We'll eat it. Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Then all you have to do is, they get too hard, get you a good glass of buttermilk or whole milk and dunk it.
Mm-hmm. I just strained the spaghetti. Noodles are done. Put a little bit of, like, what is it? Vegetable oil?
Yeah.
We put just a little bit of vegetable oil. I assume it's to, well, obviously.
Keep the spaghetti from sticking.
Yeah.
So mix it up really good. And that is how you make spaghetti. That's how we do a quick dinner in no time.
Mm-hmm.
We'll meet you over at the counter.
We are, or well, I am taste testing my own product that I made. It's hot. It's just like how she makes it, though. I think it's good.
You have to say it's good, right?
Yeah.
Because you made it right.
Yeah. That's also, well, it's a little burnt, but I'll still eat it. It's so good.
Okay, so we are at the end of the video. What are you going to tell them, Dylan?
Thank you all for tuning in. Sorry, I'm chewing my food. But thank you all for tuning in. You guys have a blessed day. I don't know what else you say in your video.
But I'm not doing the video. You are.
Well, I just kind of say what you do. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Belinda's Country Kitchen. Have a blessed day.
And don't forget to give us the thumbs up. There you have it, y'all. We just did real life cooking. Family moments. So, be honest. Let us know. How do you think Dylan did making this spaghetti dinner? Until the next video, as always, be kind in your words, and God loves you.